In this episode, I'm going to be watching and reacting to the Acolyte episode 7. Of course, before we get into that, if you're a fan of my channel and would like to help support it, then please hit the subscribe button and the like button, as well as the bell icon to be notified whenever my new videos drop. I talk about movies, TV shows, anime, gaming, and all types of pop culture stuff, and I upload 3, 4, even 5 times a week. All you have to do is make a YouTube account, which is free, and then subscribing is also free. So with all of that being said, let's get into it. Okay, guys, another episode of The Acolyte, which I'm so excited about, I almost want to throw up in my own mouth. In the last episode, F-all happened, and we're in this episode now. Oh, I saw the timestamp, which is 41 minutes long, which is just going to be murder. But we're going to watch it together and try to get through it and have some laughs and giggles. So let's do it. Let's get it over with.
You're with me, I'm with you. Always one.
I got you.
Oh, yes. Whenever May burned down the entire building with a candle. Let's see. Is this going to be a flashback episode? Oh, God. Let's see.
May started a fire.
So, it looks like it is going to be a flashback episode, which are always the most exciting. One of the dumbest, if not the dumbest episodes in this whole series was a flashback episode. So, episode 3. So let's see how stupid this one gets.
You must eat, Padawan.
I'm not hungry.
It's unwise to...
You must eat Padawan. Why wouldn't you just call him by his name? It's like they don't even know each other. Does he not have a name? I can't remember Obi-Wan ever referring to Anakin as just Padawan. Like, he would say, you know, you must learn to listen, my young Padawan, or something like that. But he would never just say, eat this, Padawan. Like, I don't know, that just seemed like a weird way to address him.
And I want to go home to Coruscant. We've been here for 7 weeks. So there's some plants here. Big deal.
Calm yourself, Padawan.
What's the versions?
Why are you only... Didn't he say they were there for 7 weeks? You're only telling him this now? Wouldn't he already know that? And after it's taken him 7 weeks to say, hey, why are we here?
Virgins could create life, like what we see on this planet.
Is he saying a virgins or virgins? So this virgins can create life. Whatever. Oh yeah, I was thinking, I thought, man, that maybe it would have been a pretty bad dig. But this is before he met Ocean May. Cause Osha was his Padawan, but this was all before that, so. Good old soul, he's always having communication issues. So fascinating. God damn. That looks like a one hell of a climb. Climbed an entire mountain. And that rope? I mean, he's a Jedi. So I guess if anyone could do it, they could, but still. Ah, so that's the sound that they heard whenever they left the meeting in episode 3. Fascinating. So we never did figure out what this hole was for. And why they surrounded it and what the purpose of it is.
The witches prepare for a ceremony tonight. We should go as a team.
Fine.
Yeah, that is probably smarter. Instead of to just go in by yourself, they'll take it as a threat. They'll take just you as a threat. If you're a Jedi, I mean, they'll be threatened by just one. And so their whole thing is they're this cult, the Force users, Solus found out, and they notice that there's children there amongst them. I just... Alright. It's just, this whole plot is just so weak. The idea that you're seeing them on this planet, you don't really know what they're doing. But you see two girls here. Sol went around the temple. He didn't see any other children. Only those two. But they still don't have a lot of information. And the way things panned out in episode 3 of, we need to protect the children, let's test them to be Jedi, it's just so choppy. There's nothing that's really grasping with any of this, you know? It's like, what? I don't know. I'm just trying. It's such a surface level, weird kind of plot where it's just like, what are you really doing here? Like, what is this, you know? There's all the idiots, the lesbian scissoring squad. So they just immediately walked out? There wasn't anyone who greeted them at the door? Or does that elevator lead directly to this spot? Like, there wasn't anyone who showed up and were like, hey, what are you doing here? I guess they fast-forwarded or something. These people, these women, they're just so, like, ugh.
Jedi Padawan.
Oh, yes. Let's take this opportunity to make him look even worse. God, man, they're just, like, tarnished so badly. These Jedi just made them look like buffoons.
Go on. Ask me.
Oh my god, this is so stupid. Oh, this weird kind of perverse manipulation that's going on and just making this guy look just so bitch-made. Of course, the one white guy in the group, you make the absolute worst and pathetic looking. And then he kills himself because of guilt later. It's just so... Oh, God. He's a Padawan, but he's a Jedi in training.
I want to return to Coruscant.
You see, the motivation is stupid. Like, this is so stupid. You're trying to tempt him. You're getting into his head, and you're trying to tempt him. But what is the temptation of? Is it lust? Is there someone that he loves, that he wants to be with? Is it anger or revenge? Someone who killed his family, and he wants to give in to that hatred? No, it's that they've been on a planet now for 7 weeks, and he's bored. And so he's struggling with this deep temptation to return to Coruscant. And now he's being tempted. And it's just like, that's the best you could come up with? That's what his temptation is. That's what you're using to draw him into the darkness and control him. I want to go home because... And by the age that he is now, he's probably been on how many missions on other planets? It's so weak. And just pissant writing. It's just like, what? This is what you're tempting him with. I want to go back to Coruscant.
With your permission, of course.
It's so stupid. She has just used the dark power, magic, to take control of your Padawan. Why are you not all whipping out your lightsabers and just going to town? I just don't understand. This is so stupid. Let me guess. Torben here is going to be the one because he's so freaked out and so tempted because he's had to pick flowers for 7 weeks and he's just so distraught because he wants to go to Coruscant that he's going to end up starting the fire and killing all the witches, and it's going to be his fault. And that's why he wants to kill himself, because of the white guilt that he feels in the future. Let me guess, it's going to be him.
Dara, I feel a connection to Osha.
So, testing the girls was just a plan, like a ploy, to buy them time. Why would you need to do that? I just ask the council for guidance. Are you not a Jedi Master? Is she not a Jedi Master? Like, they used the dark power of the Force to control your Padawan. Why didn't you just kill them? I mean, I don't know. And he says, I have a connection with Osha. You, the little girl that you just met and handed your lightsaber just now?
I feel she's meant to be my Padawan.
Oh God. Why? I just don't understand. So for one, at least Miss Matrix Lady addressed the issue of the age thing because they are too old. But Soul, after meeting her one time, is like, I feel a connection with her. She should be my Padawan. It's very creepy almost. It's like, what? It just, that doesn't make any sense. I guess, whatever. Just the whole plot, man, it's just, this is so loose. I keep saying it because it just doesn't make any sense. Like, if you really work hard and do these mental gymnastics and bend over backwards, you can kind of see how they're connecting things. But it is just such a sloppy... It's like taking just a big bowl of spaghetti and meat and just throwing it at a wall and saying, I think some of that stuff sticks. It's like, is this really the best you could come up with?
In this test, you must divine what images appear on the testing screen.
What do you want me to do?
She just told you. She was trying to tell you and just cut her off. God, even as a child, she's horrible.
Everyone must be sacrificed to fulfill their destiny.
Damn, were they gonna throw the girls in that hole and kill them? If that's what they were gonna do. God. What is this giant dot that's on the side of her head? What is that? I'm getting distracted.
Do not alter this little girl's destiny because you have formed an emotional attachment to her.
That is not what's happening here.
Kinda looks like it is, Soul. And why you would, I don't understand. If they gave him some kind of backstory, maybe something along the lines of he had a daughter that was just like Osha, and she ended up dying, and Osha reminds him of his daughter, or something like that, but we're not given anything of why he's getting so attached to her.
Hogan! Stop! Don't you see? We just need proof of a virgin, and those girls are the proof. This is our ticket home!
What? What? I just... Okay. So, his motivation is to go home because they've been there for 7 weeks. He's a Jedi in training who has probably spent several years at this point traveling to different planets on different missions. He's so obsessed with going back to Coruscant and doing whatever that now that he's found out about this mystery, he's willing to say, screw you guys, let's go get proof and let's go do this, and just take off without any... Like the motivations here, nothing lines up. Nothing lines up. I don't understand why he wants to go back to Coruscant so bad. Is that what his porn collection is? I don't understand what the problem is. Like, why would he have this, oh my gosh, now I need to hop on this scooter and defy my master and just take off, and it's just like, oh god. And what is he gonna do? What is he gonna go abduct them or something? What is he thinking? And he's already heard the council's answer of, no, leave the girls alone.
I want to be a Jedi, Mama. I do.
And even back in this episode, in episode 3, Osha's motivation doesn't make any sense either. She's never seen the Jedi. She knows nothing about them. All she's known is this coven. Why she would want to be a Jedi so badly doesn't make any sense to me either.
You want to
Check out that acting. A+. Well done.
stop Osha from leaving? Then stop her.
So, the one mother tells May, if you want to keep Osha from leaving, you better stop her yourself. Great parenting.
She is a child. The girl has yet to discover the power she holds. It's not her decision to make.
But is it ours? You cannot allow Osha to go.
Oh my god, is that a guy? Look at this chick. She's looking at her like, oh my god. How did you get in here? You cannot allow OSHA to go. She's looking at her. both of these chicks are looking at her like, these women, oh god, and they're all so, oh man, let's watch that back.
It's not her decision to make.
But is it ours?
You cannot allow OSHA to go.
Oh, thank you, Leslie Headland. Oh, bravo. Oh, well done. 10 out of 10, man. Oh my gosh. Oh god. You cannot allow her to go.
You may be their mother, but you are also our leader.
Yeah, look at all of these women. God, they're all so ugly. Especially this one right here. Look at this one. This is the one, the freak one that showed up in the last episode. She's not bad, actually, to be honest. This is a guy. And all these others. That's a dude. That's got to be a dude right there. So we...
No one can get in or out.
Witches, arm yourselves!
What the hell? So these two are instigating like a little coup. Witches, arm yourselves. No one can get in or out.
Okay, yep.
They're gonna climb the mountain. Again. At night. How many hours did it take Soul to climb it the first time? And the witches are arming themselves. What are they gonna do? Are they planning to go to the Jedi ship and attack? Jedi for Jedi? Is that what they're planning on doing? Man, even as a child, that resting bitch face. And the actress that got to play the adult does it just perfect. It really is stupid on Mama Juju's part. The Jedi have come here. They're practicing this dark, evil, magic, witchcraft stuff. Even just allowing them to leave jeopardizes their entire cult. The Jedi want to take their children away. Now, they're evil, clearly, but you would think they would be motivated to do everything they could to keep their children there and safe. But instead, one of them, which is like 10 years old, says, I want to join the Jedi. And she's just like, okay, that sounds good to me. And it's just like all the other sisters, the lesbian tribe of scissoring, is like, hey, this is really going to jeopardize us pretty bad. And she's like, I'm a mother and I listen to what my child wants. What, your 10-year-old child who's never met the Jedi or knows nothing about them. It just, the whole motivation behind it all is really stupid. Now she's trying to put it out because misunderstood villain. She never wanted it to get that far. Oh.
Mama! Mama!
Look at how fast that fire is spreading. Again, if this is the fire that really sets everything up, that is the dumbest thing. And that means they have no idea how fire works because this whole area is made out of stone. It's like one little thing breaks on the ground and it just blows up the whole thing. There has to be a better explanation for that.
How were they created?
Not from a man. It was from the Force. From the vaginas. From the Force's vagina. Oh, God, help me. Uh, hold on. I don't want to miss any of this. May comes running out and says, "Help, fire." Does she suspect the Jedi are doing this? And then, oh, okay. Let's watch. She turns into Mama Juju Smoke. What the hell? What was she trying to do? Why did he stab her? I mean, my brain feels broken right now trying to understand this. Oh my gosh, I think they've broke my brain. I'm struggling. Why? Let's let it play out. I need more context.
I was going to let Osha go.
I was gonna let Usha go. Did she... How would a lightsaber even hurt her if she's in mist form?
No! Mama!
Okay, so this chick was ready to pounce just like 2 seconds ago. This guy in the lightsaber immediately just executed her soul with the lightsaber. Why is she not attacking?
Me.
Run!
We have to watch that one again. Here we go.
Mama!
Me.
Run!
Run! Wow. Man, a very masculine roar there from this lesbian witch. Oh my gosh. Run! What is this, man? What are we doing? What was that? She was just like slowly walking away. I thought she was gonna start fighting the horn chick. I thought when she said run, she was just gonna immediately jump at the Jedi. And then the Padawan, I guess, took out his lightsaber and now he lit it again. Are you gonna fight at any moment? Soul has killed your wife. Is there any moment you're actually gonna use that spear in your hand? You know, just curious. Oh, okay, she's finally using it. Oh. Oh my god, she's like a barbarian. Just screaming and grunting. Now we know why Mama Juju fell for her. What is he doing? Does he feel bad? Why isn't he fighting back? And then you have the Padawan here. You know, is Soul not thinking about the Padawan? The Padawan is fighting for his life here. Oh my god, the fire that May started. It really is the fire that has caused a chain reaction and explosion in this place. I was hoping there was some other explanation for that. That the fire that the door started was just a little bitty fire, and someone, the Jedi, somebody caused everything else to blow up, and May thought it was her fault. It really was that little candle that she threw on the concrete ground has caused a chain reaction to blow everything in this whole place up. I can't believe they have gone this retard, this stupid. I can't believe it. Look at that. There's explosions everywhere in there. See, she immediately turned into mist. You wouldn't think a lightsaber would be able to hurt her by doing that. But it hurt Mama Juju. Are you kidding me? They're gonna fight the Wookiee Jedi? She's controlling the Wookiee Jedi? Soul, you gotta use your lightsaber at some point, buddy. So they all lose power. Is that why they were all lying there looking like they were dead? Because they all lost consciousness or something? Look at this. Look at this entire place blowing up. Because she took that little candle and threw it on the ground. I'm never going to get over that. That is the stupidest plot I've ever heard in my entire life. Look, everything, these giant machines, and just self-destructing for reasons. So he was controlling the bridges from falling, and he could only control one because he wasn't strong enough. And so he had to make a choice of which one he was going to let fall. And he chose to let May fall and die. So I was thinking in the episode that this happened that, you know, why didn't you, when they fell, why didn't you just use your force powers to grab both of them? You know? This does explain that. So this is the one thing that kind of erases that one little plot hole of why didn't you, when they were standing on the bridge, because we didn't know he was holding the bridge up. Whenever they fell, it looked like he could just, you know, by standing there, it looked like he would have been able to just grab them both. But because he was using his power to hold the bridges, he wasn't. So that's the one thing that I'll give this, that this right here does explain that, and now makes a little bit more sense that we have the context. Can we get more context with who started the fire? You know, is it really May with the little candle and everything exploded, or is that really what happened? Maybe we'll find out something more. Why is the rest of this show crap? I don't know, but at least there's this. This makes a little bit more sense.
We're going home.
That's what you wanted. That's what tempted her Padawan to the dark side. I want to go home to Coruscant. I mean, did he do anything wrong? I mean, it's just so sloppy. It's like, why would he even really get in trouble? He killed the head voodoo Mama Juju. May did burn down the entire temple. The witches turned one of the Jedi against the others, almost killed one of the Padawans. He didn't really do anything wrong. He wanted to save the girls, but the whole reason he went to the fort, I don't know, like, he chased the Padawan down, but then when he got to the Padawan, he ended up going inside the fort anyway, which I guess that was the bad decision. But he didn't start the conflict. It's so sloppy.
Where am I?
They started a fire.
See, when he told her this line in episode 3, I thought he was lying. I thought he was lying, and they're trying to play it off as he's lying now. He's telling the truth. May started a fire and killed everyone. Like, the whole conflict between the Jedi and the sisters and stuff, yeah, that kind of happened, but they're all dead because, like, the whole place exploded. The whole mountain just exploded. They were never going to get out anyway. It's just like, and they controlled the Jedi, and it looked like they just got unconscious, or maybe that was a death sentence and they just died. The only thing was when Soul killed Mama Juju, that was just kind of a knee-jerk reaction because they shouldn't have really been there. So there's that. But at the same time, Mama Juju was the one who kind of acted first hostile in a hostile way because she controlled the Padawan and threatened them. And from what May said on the ship, it sounded like they were going to sacrifice the girls. I just don't understand. It's like, as he's here telling her May started a fire, she did, and it burned everyone to the ground. I thought the Jedis were going to end up being the ones who started the fire. No. Oh, is that it? Oh, gosh. This show is so stupid. This is the dumbest show that I think has ever been written. The people who wrote this are idiots. Leslie Headland is a moron. She's a diversity hire lesbian who got the job because she's, you know, lesbian and woke and has all those wonderful LGBTQ plus bacon, lettuce, tomato, yada yada. And she has no talent. No one has talent. This is retarded. This whole flashback, this whole show is stupid. So everything in this episode was dumb. It was boring. There was some funny stuff that went on, though. This is the greatest comedy ever made. This is the funniest comedy that's ever been made. Run! God. Oh. Anyways, those are my thoughts, guys. I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. Let me know. And please hit the like and subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified whenever my new videos drop. All you got to do is make a YouTube account. It's free. And subscribing is also free, and you can check out more of my reviews and reactions, of course. So, that's going to be it, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a great freaking day.